What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to give you an update on my basement. Some things are starting to come along. As you can see on this bank, I'm at 12 amps, and this one I'm at 8. So power is starting to become a little bit of a concern. But I do have another PDU over here, and I only have one rig on it so far, which is my 9-card rig, and that's only at 5 amps right now because I had to get the power cut. But it is still heating up. This is saying 88 degrees Fahrenheit. It was at 91 a little bit ago, but I did move it to the top here. It usually sits down here where there's more heat, but it did say that. I got my laptop going so I can check on Hive, and then my other rig still mining away with the 2060s that I put on it. So this is probably going to be changing here in the near future. These vents and exhaust fans, this one might stay because it is underneath with this rig's down here, but I don't know for sure if I'm going to leave it there or not. It all depends on how my P104 rig is down there. This rig I do plan on moving. This rig is going to move. I still do have to swap the motherboard on it, which I might try and do tonight just to get all 6 cards running before I do it. But this rig's going to move too, and this shelf is actually going to go away, and I plan on replacing it with this over here. So I did end up picking this up. It is a Vivo Sun, and I will put in the description below the one that I bought. I ended up using a coupon for $20 on Amazon. I got it for 70 bucks. Since then it has gone up to about 100, but I plan on getting 3 rigs into this and then piping one of the vents to this and seeing how it does. But I do plan on getting a much bigger 8-inch inline fan to really get hot air out of this. I'm going to try and get a box fan in here with it, but it's going to be tight. But I'm hoping I get enough negative pressure that I can pull from both of these vents enough cool air from the basement to exhaust out. These I will just probably close up. Now, one thing Red Panda Mining did say to me was when he did his years ago, he did think if he did an intake fan from the outside, it would have helped his out. I don't know if I'm going to do an intake fan or not. I'll see how the temperatures are with just the exhaust fan. And like I said, these will be closed. I'll try and close these off as best as I can, just these ones, so that I'm pulling the air from the bottom. These ones I can leave open, but I want to pull the air from the bottom up to the top and out, just because I want the air hitting all the cars and as cool as I can. I'm hoping that with a grow tent that I can get this down, that it's pulling cooler air. And I didn't have this before. It's my first one, but I do like how it's built. It's built pretty sturdy. When I first was putting it together, you can see the piping down here that I haven't put in yet. It felt a little flimsy, but once I got the actual tent on it, and it's built of like a thick canvas with, this is like a solar interior, like kind of like a foil, like a heavy duty foil. Once I got this on, it held it all nice and tight. And then I do have some storage over here, which is nice. If I want to do something, I could always keep a couple like spare parts, a couple spare risers or something in there, or cabling. I am waiting on one package from Amazon just for more trip light wires like this one. Just some longer ones. I got 10-foot ones, so when I move this, I'm probably gonna have to put it like on the side over here and just have it in the corner back here. I got 10-footers so that I can run it into the tent with no issue. So these orange ones I think are 6-foot, which I can probably get into it, but I'm not sure yet. Time will tell. But like this one's only like a 2-foot cable, so that one needs to be replaced so I can get it inside the tent. And I still have to tear, I think, that card down. It's still just not up to par as far as temperature. When this exceeds 90, like you see it going up to 90 now, when it exceeds 90 degrees Fahrenheit, when it hits like 92-ish, this car will start running at about 74C or something. So if we actually go in here, you can see it's at 71C right now. But I mean, it's not too bad yet, but that will reach about 74C sometimes. But you know, it's not terrible. I just run it. This rig, it's 3 GB cards. It's a mining Ethereum Classic. it's going to be coming to an end soon anyway. I'm going to be taking the rig apart and pretty much trashing the GPUs or just unloading them really cheap once they're done mining. You know, they're mining specific, so there's not really a market for them as far as 3 GB cards. This rig I plan on getting into a tent, but as of right now, it's my 30 series rig with all my 3000 series cards, my 5600 XT rig, and my P10690 rig are the 3. And I'm gonna break this rack is gonna get built. I'm gonna take the top tier off, slide that back underneath, and put that rig probably on top. I might put this one on top for now. I'm not sure because it depends on if I can get it fixed or not soon enough. I have other cards to get running too, but I plan on hopefully getting, once I see the price drop back down a little bit, I'm gonna get another grow tent. I'm gonna get rid of all these bubblies. Maybe I'll just chug them all, I don't know. Maybe I'll make a couple mixed drinks with the Sprite. There's some ginger beer, maybe a couple Moscow mules or something. Come down here, put another tent here, get this card, this rig, my 5700 XT rig, and my P104 rig into one tent. I might swap it out so that my P104 rig's in the other tent, just to keep the like distribution of how many GPUs are in each tent kind of even, so that we can keep an eye on heat. But I will be looking for, like I said, an 8-inch inline fan on probably Amazon, something with very high CFM so that I can pump it out. I do have an exhaust vent in the window that's doing okay. It did help out a little bit, but this is my basement, so when it sees 90 degrees Fahrenheit, that heat's just rising right up to my first floor. And you can see at the bottom there, it hit 95 degrees Fahrenheit in the past 24 hours. So it does get really hot down here. I don't always have monitors and stuff running. These fans run all the time at full blast pretty much. This fan, I'll probably shut off. This fan on here is broke. I don't even use it, but that rig seems to be holding fine, so I don't mess with it. Temps on it, they seem to be okay. Nothing is above 55C right now, so hopefully that'll hold. All the fans are about 80. My 3080 doesn't seem to be throttling at all either, and that's at 80% fan at 100 megahash a second on here. So hopefully inside the tent that won't be too bad. And then I'll clean up a little bit. So cleaning up, I'm gonna get all these boxes, and I'm gonna put them under here. Once I get all this organized, either tonight or tomorrow morning, hopefully at the latest I can have all this organized. But like I said, I will have to shut all these rigs down, move my rack, move my PDU here, move this PDU in the back, move my network cable. It's going to be a process. It's going to take me a little while to do, especially with the way I have this wrapped in here. So I'll have to shut down pretty much every single one of my rigs to do it, except for this rig over here, because that's on a different PDU, which will probably stay there. But I may get tap cons also, maybe, and screw them to the wall to hang this across the back, but then I can't see the amp readout, so I don't know about that. So for now I'm just going to prop it in that corner and hope that it's okay there, or I'll see if I can lay it across that and have it level enough or something. I don't know. I'll cross that bridge when I get to it later on tonight or tomorrow. But that's the plans I have right now for the basement and where I'm going with it. All these rigs I'm hoping to get in the tent, and hopefully I do have another thermometer to put in here that connects through Bluetooth and I think through my Wi-Fi, so I can actually check on it remotely, so I don't have to actually come down here and check on temps. So when I'm checking on temps in Hive OS, I can see that, and I can also see the temp inside the tent. This one is just, I have to come down and manually look at it, which I don't mind doing because I'm down here for it anyway. But I'll see how that thermometer works. I'll post the description of that thermometer. Post a link to it in the description. But I'm going to get all these boxes cleaned up, hopefully get this stuff cleaned up. I got boxes up here, down here. I mean, hopefully I can get this all cleaned up so I'm just not walking into a mess all the time. I won't need this box with the fan on it anymore. This PC I'm probably going to post up for sale. I don't use it anymore. I built it for down here, and it hasn't been on in probably 2 months now. So I'll probably wipe it and sell it for like, I don't know, it doesn't have a good GPU, and it's probably like 200 bucks. It's really not spec'd well. And then try and get my rigs up and running. But you know, let me know how you guys are trying to manage the heat. If you're using a grow tent, like say something similar to this, Let me know how it's working for you. I know I've talked to a few people that are using them and they seem to be having a good success with it, but this is my first one. I'll probably have more coming. I'll probably leave them in it. And in the wintertime, I can always just leave it unzipped when it's really cool down here. But you know, let me know how things are going for using a grow tent, what size you're using, how many cards you have in it. Thanks for checking this video out. This is just part one of this video. I'll have multiple parts as I get the rig together and rigs inside of it. But thanks for checking this video out. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned for more.